life into something that you can never own.
Hello Libra, here is your reading for the week of January 29th through about February 4th. These are general, take what works and I can't speak today, I'm sorry guys. Take what works and what doesn't work just doesn't work, but if this reading finds you at a later date, there may be something in it for you. Okay, let's find out what the cards have to say for you this week. Okay, I need 3 cards for my Libras, please. 3 cards for my Libras. Okay. I need 2 more. And 1 more. Oh. I need what is challenging my Libras. No, not yet. Sorry, guys. And what is your recommendations? Not yet, guys. Sorry. Not yet. You know what? Who am I thinking? He came out by himself, so I think it's this guy. Okay, because he's looking at me. He's giving me the eyes. He's giving me the eyes. In your recent past position, you have the Page of Swords. In your current energies, you have the King of Wands. In your near future position, you have the Emperor. What is challenging you for the week is the Moon in reverse. And what is your recommendations is the King of Pentacles. So, to me, the Page of Swords, they can bring news, you know, they're messengers, but I always see them also as the students of the deck. Now, the student doesn't mean that you have to actually be young, you could be old, whatever, but they're learning something. The Page of Swords, he had almost like an epiphany. He decided he's trying something new. He had a new idea or a new thought. He's very curious and he's very smart, but he's willing to see things in different ways or try different things out. This connects to our thought processes. So I feel like you might have had some revelation. You might have all of a sudden woke up one morning and realized you've decided you're thinking a different way, or there could have been news came in that kind of enlightened you and you're deciding that, you know, you have to move forward, but you're moving forward in a different direction, even if it's in your mind. Maybe you're talking to yourself nicely, you know, or self-talk or whatever. You're deciding you need to do something better for yourself or you want to switch careers. It's all about kind of having this like an epiphany moment and learning more about it, because the pages are students. It's like they are still new to something. They still have to learn more about it. And it's also they have to experience the trial and error because they're not masters yet. So I feel like you just kind of came into something and you're still a little new at it in a sense, but you've had this realization or this idea that's come into your head, and that was like the initial spark in your recent past. Now, in your current energies is the King of Wands. And this to me is saying that, because the King of Wands, he's a planner. Like, he's very good at getting other people to help him with what he needs. So he's very good at delegating, but he's very, he's my outside the box thinker a little bit. He's very willing to try different things out. To me, I always see him as being very strategic, but I also see him as being very thorough and seeing the long-term picture of something. So I think there's something that you had this idea that you want to do or move in a new direction or something, and now you're figuring out the steps and you're kind of thinking it very thoroughly through, but you're also taking those actions that you need to get to where you need to go. So that's wonderful. But what's challenging you for the week is the Moon in reverse. Now, the Moon in reverse can indicate that maybe there was maybe you were experiencing like a moon period for a while, which is you don't really see the path clearly. The moon can be fears, anxieties, and it could be about like things are not the things are kind of hidden to you. You might not know everything. You might not really see what's going on, because obviously we are ourselves. We don't always know everything that's happening, and you might be kind of experiencing, I don't want to say effects, or I don't know how I want to say this. Like if you don't know there's a situation going on, and then let's say you go to work and you don't know there's drama between X, Y, and Z, these people, you don't know there's drama, but you go to work and you think everything's fine, but people are kind of seeming off to you. You know, they're kind of maybe a little short, being a little short to you, or, you know, temperamental or whatever. And you think, oh, wait, is it me? Did I do something wrong? But they're just pissy because they're pissy with each other, but they're not telling you that they're pissy with these other two people. But you're thinking, oh, did I do something wrong, or what's going on here? So I don't know if that makes any sense, but sometimes to me, the moon is like that. There's something hidden. There's something that you're not aware of that's happening, and now you're being affected by it. But if you were to realize that, okay, Sally and Samantha over there are like got into a big fight over like the printer or something, you know, then you'd be like, okay, those two crazy girls, like, you know, whatever. But because you don't know they got into a fight, now they're kind of being a little pissy with you. And now it's like, oh my God, did I do something wrong? Instead of like, you're like, okay, they're pissy at each other, so they're going to be pissy with everybody for the rest of the day. So to me, that's kind of like that. But in the reverse, it's almost like now you're putting a lot of these fears within yourself. Like maybe it could be that whatever you want to start or do, you could be doubting yourself. You could feel a little bit depleted of energy. And it could just be that you're putting a lot of this negativity on yourself. So that's your challenge, is I really feel like you're going in a new direction. You have this great idea or something that's really positive for yourself. And the King of Wands is you know, making those plans, trying to get the steps that you need to take, figure out the long haul for this. But the moon is those fears and anxieties kind of creeping within you. And the negative self-talk and the negative, like, oh, I can't do this, you know, blah, blah, blah. But what is recommended for you for the week is the King of Pentacles. And he's all about growth and potential. He says, you know, this is recommended. This is for you to step into this energy and just feel solid. He's very stable. And he has this feeling that he knows he's going to get there where he needs to go with his hard work. So he's not just taking action on something, but he's also feeling that energy of like, okay, I'm abundance, I have abundance, and I can do this. So I think you need to have that energy of like, I'm making the plans, I'm going to take these steps to get to my goal, but this is also reminding you to keep telling yourself and just feel in that energy that you've already achieved your goal. Like just have that in your mindset like that. I've already achieved this. I can achieve this. I have everything I need to. I have the potential. I have the ability to grow. I have the ability, everything that I need, I have to get to where I need to go. And he's very practical. So this might be also saying that it could take a little time, because sometimes the King of Wands, I feel like he knows something could take a little time, but he, to me, could be a little impatient as well. Like he knows, yeah, like, okay, yeah, I know it could take 3 years to do this, but you know, I kind of want it tomorrow type of thing, because he has that fiery kind of energy. But the King of Pentacles knows that, okay, well, 3 years is 3 years. Time is going to pass anyway. We're going to put the daily effort every day into it to do it, to get there. And 3 years from now, I'll be like, oh, look how far I've come. But in your near future with this energy, you have the Emperor, and this guy is sitting pretty. Like he is all about discipline, self-discipline. He's all about kind of that hard work, but he's very methodical. He is a nurturer in his own way, and it's almost like you're achieving your longer goal, and you know the discipline and the dedication that you need to have to get to it. So I think, but to me, he's already kind of figured some of that stuff out. Like where the King of Wands is in the planning phases, and the King of Pentacles is also kind of in that like energy of kind of planning or just knowing that it takes time. The Emperor, I think he kind of mastered it. Like he already knows what he needs to do on a daily basis to get it done, and he's already making progress. So I definitely think progress is coming in for you, but I just think you need to kind of overcome some of these fears and just step into a very, I don't want to say structured or regimented pattern, but that's what the Emperor is. He's very structured, he's very regimented, but he has it down really well, so it's something that he can continue over the long haul. Let's see what else we get for you guys, my Libras. Okay, another card for my Libras, please. Come on, cards. You gotta wake up for me. Okay, come on. You could do it. You could do it, cards. You could do it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so these two came out for you. So you have Seahorse Spirit, Watch and Wait, and you have Butterfly Spirit, Transformation is Beautiful. Okay. You have Blue Lace Agate, Find Your Calm. And you have Self-Indulgence, Focus on Self, Self-Worth, Time to Heal, Shadow Work, Self-Appreciation, and the Sword and Rose. Clarity, Truth, Revelation, Solidarity, Force, Honor, Protection, Power. And... okay, this one. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, so let me see. Now, I feel with this Watch and Wait, the Seahorse Spirit over here. Now, I really think that this is kind of going in a little bit of this this King of Pentacles energy, because even the Emperor too. To me, these two are very, very solid energies. They're very calm, like they're patient. These are patient people right here. They're in control of their emotions. They're very patient. They're very practical. They know things don't just happen suddenly and overnight, you know. The King of Wands, I think sometimes he could be a little impatient, you know. He knows things might take longer, but, you know, sometimes he wants it now. I understand that. But the King of Pentacles is kind of that, you know, every day you work towards something, even the Emperor, you're going to get it. Every day that you put more energy into something, you're bringing it towards you. You're getting one step closer in it. So I think Watch and Wait is telling you that with this moon in reverse, you might be having anxiety that something is not happening quick enough, or you feel that something, is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? You're kind of getting, am I good enough? You know, this kind of energy, this negative energy and this kind of negative self-talk, or you're getting in your head a little bit. And I think this is saying that just do what you need to do and watch and wait. Don't stress about it today. Like, don't start putting yourself in all these fears that don't maybe not have anything to do with right this second. Don't do that. You watch and wait. You focus on what you're doing. Stay positive. Stay in this energy of I can do it. And over time, you're going to see that you are doing it. Now, Butterfly Spirit, transformation is beautiful. And I think this is saying that you're coming from your were a caterpillar. And I think that the Page of Swords was your cocoon. You realize that you don't want to be the caterpillar anymore. And, you know, the Page of Swords was like, okay, I'm going to go into the cocoon. And the King of Wands is you building that cocoon. And I think, like, eventually you're going to become the Emperor, which is your little butterfly self. So I think you're transforming. Like, you're kind of going through this realization that I gotta change. I gotta make changes. You know, I have to do something different. And you're planning, and it takes time, but I think you're going to make the changes that you need. So I think this is saying enjoy the process a little bit. You know, transformation is beautiful, but the caterpillar has to do a lot of work to get that cocoon thing, and then he has to do whatever he does in the cocoon to make the wings, and then he has to get out of the cocoon, and then he has to realize he's a butterfly, because he didn't come with instructions. Like, there was no, like, he doesn't even have Google, okay? Like, he doesn't have a phone. He can't even look it up. He's coming out of this thing with these wings, and he's like, he probably doesn't know what happened because he didn't have them before, but instinctually he knows that something's going to work, you know? But he doesn't have he can't even look anything up. He doesn't even have a phone at all. So it's just kind of about trusting that. Even the watching and waiting, like the caterpillar had to watch and wait, and then he became the butterfly. So it's also about taking that time to kind of get to something different and just trusting that somehow this butterfly is going to fly for the first time. Somehow these wings are going to work correctly. And Blue Lace Agate, find your calm. And this is also, I think, is also saying that transformation is beautiful and everything, but it takes time. Watch and wait. Just find your calm, your internal calm within yourself. Because I do believe, because you have the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Emperor here. These are big energies. And then the Moon in reverse is a major arcana. So these are major self-fears and everything that you're doubting yourself, big ones. So I think you need to just find the calm, just you're in it for the long haul. Because to me, the King of Wands, even the King of Pentacles, these are guys in it for the long haul as well. So you're in it for the long haul, but you just need to not make yourself crazy during that period of time. Now, self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. And I really feel like that's going with this moon energy. And even like the Page of Swords, maybe you had an epiphany. You're like, you know what? I got to be nicer to myself. I got to do this. I got to do something better for myself, or I have to take care of myself better. Or I want to do this. I've always had this dream. I've always wanted, I don't know, whatever, insert dream here. I've always wanted this, and now is the time. I'm doing it now. So it could just be something that you're like dedicating yourself to something you've always wanted to do, but you've never just done before. And I just think you just need to, even the shadow work is sometimes, to this could be you figuring out, why do you have these fears? Why is this anxiety? Why is this coming up? Why are you having this self-doubt? What's going on here? So it might just be that you need to analyze and go within a little bit as well. Now, the Sword and the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. And I really think this clarity, truth, and revelation really was from this Page of Swords. I think you had some clarity, some truth, some revelation, and you're stepping into your own power in a way, because these guys are all powerful people here. So I think you're really stepping into your own. And attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Now, this could be a love reading, but I also feel that this is also kind of going with the watch and wait, by enjoying the moment. So now you're staying present in the moment. So you have to take a step back. You have to get out of your mind. You have to just focus on like what is actually physically happening around you. So this is kind of saying just find your calm, watch and wait, just enjoy the moment fully. So I think this is kind of saying just get out of your head a little bit and just understand the process. Sometimes it takes a little bit, sometimes it takes a minute. Sometimes it takes more than a minute, let's be honest here. But, okay, let's see. Now, let's get another card for my Libras. Okay, so what did we... Oh, this one. This little guy here. Okay. Stop cheating on your future with your past. It's over. So some of you, some of this fear and anxiety going on could be something that has happened in the past, or if there was a situation that didn't work out in the past, it could be creeping its ugly head back into your current revelation, your new epiphany, your new start to the rest of your life. So don't let this creep back in. So, okay, let's get... You know what? I just feel like none of those were the right ones. It wasn't the right ones, guys. So we're going to see what Spirit of the Dish is going to be with you in the upcoming week. Okay, so you have the Spirit of the Roll, which is the spirit of the sushi roll. Okay. And you have, for dinner and a movie, you have American food and drama movies. And let me see. So for your energies, you have, this could be energy you need to tap into or be aware of, people you're dealing with, take it however it works. You have Aries, which is all about kind of like that initial energy in something, that spark. It could be about initiative, that kind of like setting something up and just going after it. And you also have Capricorn, which represents kind of restrictions, responsibilities, life lessons, and they're very work orientated and kind of long-term energy as well, kind of, having to put the daily effort into something for the long term. So you have this little Mercury guy here, this little devil guy is Mercury, and he's all about thoughts and communication, your thoughts and the way you communicate with other people or to yourself as well. And then you have the Moon as well, so that's about emotions and habits. You have the first house, which is also Aries, and that's about appearance, ego, interests, and the self. And you have the seventh house, which is partnerships, marriage, friendships, and legal proceedings. And you have T, B, P, T, T, M. You have 3 T's, so, and you also have a 5. And then you have dream. So I think for some of you, you're trying to go after something big. You're kind of trying to go after your hopes and dreams here. Okay, let's get a little charming guy for you. Let's see what you get here. Okay, so you have the clock. Now, to me, this indicates, this has obviously to do with time. This could be like saying that sometimes things take time. And I think because you got a lot of this transformation and watch and wait and find your calm, I think this could indicate, because to me this is bigger energy, a little bit more bigger picture, that this could take time. Sometimes things just take time. But it also can say that time is ticking. So don't, if you're in this what you need to watch out for, this kind of moon, this also could be something that you need to watch out, that you're not preventing yourself from striving or trying to achieve something because you're putting these fears on you and you're all doing all this crazy stuff with your mind. So time is also ticking. So don't waste time on stuff that's not actually based in reality, because sometimes our fears, anxieties, and illusions, they're based in our heads and they're not actually surrounding us. They're not actually based in reality, you know. So this could indicate that time is ticking. Don't waste time, but it also, to me, it's saying that this could also be something that takes time to come fully to fruition, or it's going to take time to develop. So take that however it works for you. Okay, now it is time for the Magic 8 Ball, and let's see what it has to say for you. So think of your question, Libras, and here we go. Oh, mystical, magical 8 Ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Libra's question? It says, you may rely on it. The 8 Ball has spoken. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.